Boom, welcome back to Trendix, where we bring you the hottest stories now. We're diving headfirst into the WNBA playoffs, where the Atlanta Dream took Game 1 against the Indiana Fever, thanks to killer performances from Allisha Gray and Rhyne Howard. Then, get ready for Game 2 predictions and best bets as the Fever fight to tie the series. But wait, there's more. We're heading to the gridiron to meet Titan football's Colin Crowl as he turns his college dreams into a reality. And in shocking news, Tulsa police are investigating a deadly shooting after a confrontation turned fatal. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a second. The WNBA playoffs are heating up, and the first-round matchup between the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever is already delivering major drama. Game 1 in Atlanta saw the Dream secure a crucial 80-68 victory, taking an early 1-0 series lead. While the Indiana Fever are playing without their star Caitlin Clark due to injury, they proved they are still a formidable force, led by Kelsey Mitchell's impressive 27-point performance. However, it was the dynamic duo of Allisha Gray and Rhyne Howard for the Dream who stole the show, each dropping 20 points to power their team to victory. After the game, Fever stars Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull, along with head coach Stephanie White, shared their insights on the tough matchup. Coach White highlighted the Dream's second-chance points and ability to outscore us from the three-point line as key factors, acknowledging the Dream's speed, length, and depth. Lexi Hull spoke highly of her individual battle with Rhyne Howard, describing her as a great player who is long, athletic, and physical, requiring constant defensive focus. Mitchell, meanwhile, felt the Fever shot themselves in the foot during the loss. Fans are buzzing about the intensity of this series, with many praising the resilience of both teams despite the circumstances. The Dream's cohesive play and offensive firepower are drawing praise, while the Fever's determination, even in defeat, is earning respect. Don't go anywhere, because Game 2 is set to be an absolute thriller. Get ready as we break down the betting angles and player props for the Indiana Fever's must-win showdown against the Atlanta Dream. The WNBA playoffs continue with a pivotal Game 2 as the Indiana Fever host the Atlanta Dream in Indianapolis. The Dream are looking to extend their 1-0 series lead after a decisive 80-68 win in Game 1, where Rhyne Howard and Allisha Gray led the charge. Oddsmakers are favoring the Dream, setting them as 4.5-point favorites with a money line of -190, suggesting they expect Atlanta to control the game. The total is set at 157.5, indicating a potentially high-scoring affair. Key player props to watch include Kelsey Mitchell over 19.5 points for the Fever, as she's their most consistent scorer and will be crucial in a must-win game. For the Dream, Rhyne Howard over 17.5 points and Allisha Gray over 16.5 points are strong bets, given their offensive capabilities. Aaliyah Boston over 14.5 points for Indiana is also a prop to monitor, as her inside presence can impact the game significantly. The betting community is split, with many leaning towards the Dream's depth and momentum to cover the spread, while others believe Mitchell's scoring and Boston's inside game can keep the Fever competitive. The consensus is that, while Indiana can keep it close, Atlanta has the edge to pull away late. But the sports action doesn't stop there. We're shifting gears to the gridiron to meet a young athlete living out his football dreams. From dreaming on the couch to playing on the field, Colin Crowl is making his college football aspirations a reality with Titan football. Growing up in York, PA, Colin was inspired by the Penn State players he watched on TV and always knew he wanted to continue his football journey beyond high school. He felt he still had more to prove and wasn't ready to hang up his cleats. Westminster College became his destination when they were the first to offer him a spot, and he felt it was the right place to continue his development. As a new face for the Titans, Crowl has set clear goals for himself this season. He aims to work his way into the rotation at receiver and, crucially, catch his first collegiate touchdown. He also acknowledges the vital role his coach, Coach Cook, has played throughout his career, providing constant support and pushing him to improve since he first started playing. Fans are excited to see Crowl make an impact for the Titans, with many cheering him on as he pursues his passion and works towards achieving his individual goals while contributing to the team's championship aspirations. But not all stories on the field have happy endings. We're heading to Tulsa, where a deadly shooting is under investigation after a shocking confrontation. Tulsa police are investigating a fatal shooting that occurred Saturday afternoon near 44th Street North and North Main Street, leaving a 37-year-old man dead. Officers responded to the scene around 1:17 p.m. and found the victim in the roadway near a vehicle, where bystanders were attempting to provide aid. Despite their efforts, the man was pronounced deceased at the scene. Detectives quickly identified a person of interest who voluntarily surrendered and provided a statement. According to the individual, there had been a history of confrontations with the victim, who he claimed was the primary aggressor. The person of interest stated that on Saturday, the victim allegedly followed him, exited his vehicle, and brandished a knife while issuing threats, prompting the person of interest to retrieve a firearm and fire shots. Following consultations with the Tulsa County District Attorney's Office, the person of interest has been released pending further investigation. Police are actively seeking additional witnesses who may have observed the incident. The victim's identity has not yet been released, and authorities are urging anyone with information to contact Tulsa police. The community is shaken by this violent incident, with many expressing concern over the escalating confrontations and the need for more information from the investigation. The focus remains on gathering all facts and ensuring justice for the victim. That's all the headlines for today, but don't miss our lightning round recap. Stick around as we quickly revisit the biggest stories, and then make sure you're subscribed for more Trendix updates. All right, Trendix fam, let's do a quick recap. The Atlanta Dream took Game 1 against the Indiana Fever, led by Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. We're diving into Game 2 predictions and best bets for the Fever versus Dream matchup. Titan football's Colin Crowl is living his dream playing college ball. And tragically, Tulsa police are investigating a deadly shooting after a violent confrontation. Did you catch all that? Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content, and drop a comment below telling us which story shocked you the most. We'll see you in the next one.